So after Kirby Finley makes his debut in a loss for the Pistons against the Rockets, it seems like the Pistons fans are optimistic about the young point guard. They seem to be happy to have him, but I think they would like to see a team built around him so they could see some success on the floor. But you have to play the hand you're dealt, and that's what we'll do as we head to Phoenix, Arizona to take on the Suns.
It's the home of the Suns here in Phoenix, Arizona, as 2K Sports brings you today's live action from the U.S. Airways Center. Last outing for Phoenix, they won that game against the Golden State Warriors. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all there. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
As a team in that game, they shot the ball incredibly well, and that was the #1 reason they came out on top.
And it was no fluke. I mean, they were as in sync as you could hope for, really working hard and creating quality shots, and they did it time and time again.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Maggette and Monroe at the 4 and 5. Calderon is out there with Rodney Stuckey.
Please don't let our starters give up a 20-point lead in the first quarter. And we actually are up by 4. Nicely done. Alright, we're coming out here, running the inbounds play. Monroe's swinging it over to me. Kirby's trying to figure out Dragic here. Gives it to Monroe. Monroe in the double team. Back to Kirby. And I should have shot it there, because we end up turning the ball over. Now I go up for the steal on Channing Frye, and he just drives past and says, I'll take that open 3. Misses. Urebko with the rebound. Outlet to Kirby. Back to Urebko up top as we look to set up a post play for Kirby. He's trying to get position, fighting down low. But Brandon Knight calls another play for Corey Maggette. And then he calls a play for himself, the step back 3. And that's down the barrel. So after a minute of play, Kirby's taking a seat on the pine. Now just under 10 minutes to go. Kirby's called back out on the floor. And it's tied up 28-28. And we're looking to drive on Goran Dragic, but he's not having it. Give it up to Maggette, who finds Jason Maxiel. He misses, but he finds it and puts it up and in for the and one. Those are types of plays that makes Jason Maxiel a borderline all-star. But these are the types of plays that don't miss free throws. And he's had to have missed at least 3 in the first 2 games. And then Kirby comes back with a nice little easy layup, taking the 2-point lead, as well as Kirby's first bucket of the game. And right now, I want to talk about Goran Dragic. Here he is setting up his play. He's a lefty, but he drives with his right hand as he does here off the screen. And he's crossing it to the left, and then the right puts up the shot. And that was very nicely done. And he's coming back again at us. Do you think this guy can lead the Suns as well as Steve Nash did? As he gets us with the shot fake pass to the corner. And we get sucked in as Michael Beasley drains it. And when I watch Dragic in real life, I really like the way he plays. But he's still kind of a streaky young point guard. He's got some moves, and he does go on runs where he just looks unstoppable. But he's still young. Let me know what you guys think of Goran Dragic. Do you think he will be on the Suns for a long time, leading them in the playoffs? But anyways, let's get back to this game. We're up 3 now in the second half. 7 minutes to go. And right now, this is about to become Corey Maggette time, as we find him in the paint for the easy layup. Here we go now, coming off the Shannon Brown miss. Corey Maggette's going to fly up and grab it. And I'm saying, Corey, middle. And he's saying, no, I got this all the way to the hoop. I'm 5 for 5, 12 points. Let's get it again. Maggette, jumper. Oh, man. 14 points, 6 for 6. And is it possible that Corey Maggette found a time machine in Phoenix to go back to the year 2007? Or is he pissed at Kirby for dogging on his contract in a previous episode? We'll see how he goes later in the season, but right now, Corey Maggette is just killing it. As Kyle Singler will let it go, and that's in and out. And it looks like, barring any serious meltdowns, the Pistons should get their first victory of the year. And the game ball, I think, should go to Corey Maggette. He did some special things out there, and he really did show me that he might be worth his contract, but I'm not convinced just yet. And I'm all for Corey Maggette if he can put together some more 20 and 10s for a whole season. That'll be a pretty solid small forward for how old he is. And that leaves us with the problem of Charlie Villanueva's contract. I'm pretty sure he's making close to $9 million off the bench just to come out and hang around the three-point line and huck threes. That's not really going to do it for me. I feel like we could invest that money in at least possibly 2 younger players, or definitely a 6-man player. And now we are up by 20 points. That feels good to have a 20-point lead after losing by 20. As Kirby jacks the 3, I just had to do it because I was open. His 3 is probably about a 65. And with only 2 points, we're looking to get more, and we get double stuff like a Oreo. And I guess that's Shannon Brown and Jared Dudley's way of saying welcome to the NBA, rookie. That's going to happen a lot as a rookie, still learning the game. As Corey Maggette gets the defensive rebound, and I'm saying, I'm open, and he's saying, again, I'm open. Boom, little crossover jumper. And now, with the game pretty much out of reach, Jared Dudley's still trying to pick on Kirby, taking him in the post, trying to shake him off. But that's a big block by my homie Greg Monroe. He's got my back. Look out. And now Kirby has Jared Dudley on him on the defensive end. We're going to go at him, try and get the foul, and that is just brick off the rim by Kirby as PJ Tucker looks to take it at us, gives it back out to Jared Dudley. I'm trying to steal it. He's driving left, free throw line jumper. That's off. Rodney Stuckey with the rebound. And we're going to go right back at Jared Dudley. I should have hit the jumper right there on the step back, but we're going to hit Stuckey inside with a nice pass, and he lays it up and in. And again, Kirby didn't have the best game, but we get away from the D+ with a nice assist to Kyle Singler, who I think will be on this team with his nice shot and rebounding capabilities. And that's going to do it from here in Phoenix. The Detroit Pistons are going to win this one 104-80. And this is hopefully one of many wins to come. But if I'm being realistic, this team probably won't make the playoffs if we stick with this group. You never know though. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a like and subscribe for more Kirby Finley. We're going to be doing this quite a bit. We're going to try and make this team a winner. Thanks again, guys. Later.
You guys were firing on all cylinders out there tonight. That's got to be a win that makes you feel good about the team as a whole. Agree or disagree?
Yeah, it was a good win for the team, man. We did what we were supposed to do, and it made a difference. It's always easier when you can build a little cushion like that. There's less pressure, not as much of a sense of urgency. And you feel like you can play your own game without worrying too much about the score. If only every game was like that, man.